Ever found yourself in the midst of a workplace conflict? Wondering how to navigate the stormy waters without capsizing the boat? Well, you're not alone. Workplace conflicts are more common than you might think. They can arise from a variety of situations, from miscommunication to personality clashes and everything in between. What's important is not to avoid conflict, but to know how to resolve it effectively. Here are 5 conflict resolution techniques that can transform a tense situation into an opportunity for growth and learning. Firstly, there's the accommodating approach. This technique involves one party giving in to the other. While it may seem like a loss, it can often lead to long-term gains by preserving relationships and fostering goodwill. Secondly, we have the avoiding technique. Sometimes the best strategy is to sidestep the conflict altogether, especially when it's trivial or when no resolution seems possible. This method can provide a cooling-off period for heated discussions. The third technique is known as collaboration. This approach focuses on finding a mutually beneficial solution. It involves open communication, brainstorming, and a commitment to understanding each other's needs and wants. This method often results in creative solutions and strengthens team bonds. Next, there's the competing approach. This technique comes into play when one party firmly believes in their standpoint. It can be useful in critical situations where a quick decision is necessary, but it should be used sparingly to avoid creating a competitive environment. Lastly, there's the compromising technique. This approach involves both parties giving up something to reach a resolution. It's a balanced and often speedy solution, but it may not fully satisfy either party. Now, let's summarize these 5 techniques and their benefits. Accommodating is about preserving relationships and fostering goodwill. Avoiding can provide a cooling-off period for heated discussions. Collaboration focuses on finding a mutually beneficial solution and strengthening team bonds. Competing can be useful in critical situations requiring quick decisions. And finally, compromising involves both parties giving up something to reach a resolution, offering a balanced and often speedy solution. Remember, conflict isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can be a catalyst for change, a spark for creativity, and an opportunity for learning and growth. The key is knowing how to manage it effectively. So, the next time conflict arises, remember these 5 techniques. They just might be the lifeboat you need in the stormy sea of workplace conflicts. Now, let's put these techniques into action with a real-life case study. Imagine a scenario where 2 team members are in disagreement over a project deadline. Tensions are high and the conflict is escalating. The team leader steps in and decides to use the collaboration technique we discussed earlier. She arranges a meeting with the 2 team members and facilitates a discussion. She listens to both sides, encourages them to express their concerns, and helps them understand each other's perspectives. Together, they brainstorm solutions that could meet both their needs. They finally agree on a feasible timeline that satisfies both parties and ensures the project's completion on time. The conflict is resolved, the project is completed on time, and the team becomes stronger. As you can see, effective conflict resolution doesn't just put out fires. It can also lead to positive outcomes like improved relationships, better understanding among team members, and a harmonious workplace. So, remember to use these techniques the next time you face a conflict, and see the difference it can make.